Financial astrology. You may not know it, but your sign is controlling your finances. Money is perhaps one of the most fundamental components of a successful existence. Cash and credit cards are necessary for us to be able to eat, travel, pay for accommodations, make purchases, communicate with one another, and resolve problems. Essentially, money is the engine that drives the planet. On the other hand, mismanagement usually leads to significant issues that make our way of life more challenging. For this reason, it is essential to understand how we react to money on a personal level. And is it then, as some say, that your financial position is written in the stars? And in what ways is your zodiac sign affecting your finances? Hey everybody, welcome to Stars Are Signs. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications if you are interested in learning more about astrology and how it can be used to benefit your life. Well, let's get started. Aries, 20th of March to 19th of April. Their personality is that they don't sugarcoat or edit what they have to say, and they have the personality of someone who's destined to lead. People born under the sign of Aries tend to be brave and determined workers. They have a reputation for being impulsive, vivacious, brave, and ambitious, and they regularly go headfirst into even the most challenging situations. Although they can be very set in their ways regarding their finances and prefer to rely only on themselves, they are often courageous and open to new experiences. But how do Aries handle their money matters? When it comes to borrowing money, spending money, or making financial investments, those born under the sign of Aries may be impatient and prone to making hasty decisions. However, they can combine their zest for life with a strong work ethic to speed up wealth accumulation. When Aries has a crystal clear idea of what it is that they want or need, they may be able to make sound decisions with their finances. Aries should avoid taking on considerable debt and set aside a specific portion of their salary for impulsive purchases to cut down on the amount of money they waste via unnecessary spending. Taurus, 20th of April to 20th of May. A Taurus often appreciates the status quo and is fine with things being the way they are. They are reliable, reasonable, practical, and rational in their thinking. They're committed to their personal comfort and like maintaining a consistent routine. They're also peaceful and accepting, yet there is a possibility that they might occasionally be materialistic. A Taurus thinks of everything and always has a backup plan, so they are always prepared for anything coming their way. On the other hand, they have a tough time listening to other people and may acquire a hostile and argumentative temperament as a result. And to illustrate a point, they could continue in certain circumstances or positions which might sometimes be more harmful than helpful. People who are born under the Taurus zodiac sign are commonly rational and persistent, and they will put in a lot of effort to ensure that they attain their financial goals and objectives. The best way for a Taurus to handle its finances is to diversify the investments they have, because they are the kind of individuals that place a high importance on consistency. They should also avoid overindulging in extravagant activities because doing so might slow the rate at which they are able to accumulate riches. Gemini, 21st of May to 20th of June. Geminis are known for being perceptive, quick-witted, and analytical, and they can sometimes be extremely funny. Geminis can form an opinion on a person's personality in a short amount of time, even if they have only just met them. These individuals typically have a high degree of adaptability and are comfortable with introversion and extroversion. They will adapt to new environments to successfully bring together individuals who come from a variety of various backgrounds. Due to this ability, they commonly make great leaders. Geminis have the propensity to be social butterflies, so they often look for ways to invest money in all kinds of different areas and with different people. On the other hand, Geminis are prone to engaging in behaviors that lead to negative financial outcomes over the long run because of their financial proclivities. They have a very optimistic outlook when it comes to finances and will commonly show off and love to spend their money even if they don't have it rather than saving it. Therefore, for them, it is important to engage in long-term financial planning. Cancer, 21st of June to 22nd July. Cancers are known for their friendly demeanor and acute awareness of their immediate environment. Cancers have a natural tendency to seek stability and the kind of rigidity that establishes routines. They enjoy being in circumstances that can be predicted and are typically less daring than others. When it comes to finances, Cancer takes a sensible approach to stabilizing their financial situation and taking care of their family. They are experts at spending their money solely on the things that are absolutely necessary while also making regular efforts to save money. Because they are not prone to acting on impulses And because they often have well thought out plans pertaining to investments, they have the propensity to be more cautious investors. However, when it comes to commercial undertakings, they tend to be a little too careful than necessary. Leo, 23rd of July to 22nd of August. Leos, much like lions, are typically brave and driven to achieve their goals. They typically like the sensation of being important and have an unquenchable drive for advancement. Leos have a taste for an extravagant lifestyle and are keen to generate a decent salary, so it should be no surprise that they are willing to spend their money on luxury things. Additionally, they do not spend frivolously and often have skills in managing their finances. As a result of their focus on expansion, Leos are always on the lookout for lucrative employment opportunities and are not afraid to experiment with innovative investment tactics in the pursuit of high returns. However, because they are so kind, they tend to give a lot to others. There is a possibility that they will struggle to save money at times. Virgo, 23rd of August to 22nd of September. By their very nature, Virgos are responsible, cautious, and practical. They have the potential to earn a reputation for being perfectionists who focus on the smallest of details. They're often reliable individuals who get a kick out of the satisfaction of being helpful and successful when they contribute to a cause that is bigger than themselves. Virgos are adept at building up retirement funds, handling setbacks, and developing long-term goals. They're careful with the money that they have worked so hard to obtain, and before making any decisions regarding their finances, they typically engage in considerable research. Because they are frugal and cautious with their finances, they're often drawn to investment strategies that are cautious, safe, and proven. Sometimes this can cause them to miss a good opportunity. Libra, 23rd of September to 22nd of October. Libras can successfully balance being extroverted and introverted, logical and impetuous, focused and intuitive. And because of their unique experiences, they have compassion, empathy, and a strong desire to help others. As a result of their empathy and care for the emotions of others, Libras are notoriously indecisive and frequently defer to the judgment of those around them, which can sometimes affect their investment decisions. They take pleasure in treating themselves to expensive things and squandering their money. Libras are often capable of making sound decisions regarding matters involving money. On the other hand, due to their carefree demeanor, they might be foolish and unable to make decisions, leading to poor financial choices that may or may not be lucrative. They need to find a happy medium between their consumption propensity and the robust investing opportunities available. Scorpio, 23rd of October to 21st of November. Scorpios are said to be fiercely competitive, but only behind closed doors, observant and very emotional. However, they could be better at budgeting their finances. They are not afraid to take chances. They also have creative imaginations and are specialists in finding ways to make money quickly. In money matters, they have an intense desire to establish a steady revenue stream and a career that will last for a significant amount of time. They are skilled at preparing budgets as well as establishing plans for the long term. They are aware of the level of danger they are willing to take, but they are patient enough to wait for the appropriate opportunity to grasp it. This makes it possible for them to engage in high-risk investment techniques that promise big returns. Since they have the propensity to become easily agitated, it might be useful to take a step back to enable them to collect their thoughts when the returns on their investments don't go as planned. Sagittarius, 22nd of November to 21st of December. Sagittarius is an optimistic and hardworking sign that is always looking for new and better chances. They are realistic and rigorous in their approach. They have the mentality that they can triumph over any obstacle, including a monetary one, and it shows. In general, Sagittarius values independence and may be reckless in pursuing what they seek. As a result, they may engage in activities and have experiences that question their preconceived beliefs of what is achievable. It is commonly believed that those born under the sign of Sagittarius approach financial matters in a laid-back manner and take pleasure in acquiring acquisitions that will be of use to them. They are more willing to take risks and want to keep a diverse investment portfolio so that if one investment doesn't work out, they can still pick themselves up and hunt for chances that will work out in the end. It will benefit them to remain practical when making purchases. Capricorn, 22nd of December to 19th of January. When it comes to amassing wealth and putting money away, most people born under the sign of Capricorn are courageous. They are knowledgeable about the benefits of expansion and investment and can store the monetary assets in a safe spot. Additionally, they are savvy about how to develop their wealth. They never stop working on raising their standard of living and expanding their revenue potential. Capricorns are dedicated to achieving their monetary goals and tend to keep their spending in line with their resources. They may come out as a little rigid with their finances. Although Capricorns tend to be lured to low-risk, low-return techniques that bring long-term advantages, they should also embrace the opportunity to take more calculated risks. Aquarius, 20th of January to 18th of February. Because Aquarius are committed and conscientious by nature, they usually choose an area of work in which they have a good chance of succeeding and earning a good living. Aquarius tend to be one of the most successful signs in terms of acquiring financial wealth. They have a generous heart and are more inclined than other people to contribute financially to charitable causes. People born under the sign of Aquarius seek a customized financial strategy that's perfect for them. They're willing to take risks and accept things as they are, even when those risks result in unpleasant consequences. Despite this, they take a competent and research-driven approach to investment techniques that result in dividends. They have a propensity for being quite uncertain, which inhibits them from making definitive decisions of their savings and investments. When in doubt, Aquarius may prioritize their wants before determining whether the gains from savings and investments would be more suited to their current financial situation. Pisces, 19th of February to 20th of March. Pisces have a fluid and changeable personalities, much like water, and these tend to be influenced by the people they spend the most time with socially. They have the capacity to trust their instincts and invest in creative endeavors, despite the fact that they frequently allow their emotions to win out over rationality. They could go overboard when making purchases on the spur of the moment. They could be more naturally adept at saving money, but if certain parameters are laid out for them to follow, they will be able to save money and prevent themselves from going into a significant amount of debt. They have poor tolerance for risk, which is one of the reasons they are drawn to low-risk investments. Pisces are very intuitive and tend to succeed in creative roles. Follow your creative outlet as a means to find financial success. So, do these explanations apply to you? And just how accurate are they?